All
Yes,
right, consecutive
sir.
weeks. Week 3, episode 3 here. We actually did it 2 weeks in a row. I'm so proud of us. So proud of us.
I'm proud of us, man. This is big. This is big.
It's big, it's big. No vacation. You know, it's football season, UFC, no vacation. No vacation now
Oh, come
until
on.
after the Super Bowl.
Dude, it's like we were saying last time, man. It's the best time of the fucking year, man. Hands down, no doubt. So we're gonna keep this thing rolling, bro. What do we got on tap?
I don't know. Well, what do I got on tap? I'm drinking Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch bourbon. What do you got?
Ooh, okay, okay. So I'm keeping the Scotch train going, bro. I got the Aberlour 12 year, which I'm not a huge Scotch guy, but if I got to pick a Scotch, this is a space side I can get down with, man. I like this one a lot.
You realize every episode we've only been drinking hard alcohol. Is that a sign of something?
No, bro, come on. Well, it's details,
Let's move on. Move on.
minor
Move on.
details.
Move
You
on.
know, we talked about Treehouse the first episode. All right, so we drink beer as well.
Yes, fair, fair. All right, on tap tonight. Again, we're going to talk about the pool. Had a little King Tut experience this past weekend. We'll break down fight night, continue our adventures into the NFL Survivor pool, where I think Joey thinks I might be insane, and
Yes.
go through actual college football picks. This is no more week 0. This is week 1. This is the real stuff. So, got a handful of games we're looking at, and we'll break it down there.
Yes, sir.
In that, I'm not going to spend any time with this. We're doing a social media post. If you haven't signed up yet, which I know you haven't because there's 3 entries currently.
Well, hey, we got one. We got one.
We got one. We got one. We got one loyal subscriber. So I appreciate it. Sign up, $100 free gift card. Not going to talk about it anymore. It's in the link to every social media profile we have. It's free. Just sign up.
Do it. King Tut, dude.
Beyond King Tut, I'll just say this: it's a immersive experience into King Tut in Boston. That's at the Sawa Power Plant, which I didn't know really what that was until going. I thought it was cool, Joey. I mean, it was definitely different. But you know, it was cool. I had no idea King Tut was 19 years old. I thought he was like 85 when he died. So literally
Yeah, that was
moron,
the biggest.
apparently.
Well, no, that was the biggest surprise for me. I don't know if it was just like education or whatever we had. Like, I thought he was like this all powerful ruler that conquered kingdoms and just dominated all kinds of foreign invasions. Just this wise. He was a 9-year-old king, bro. He was a
I know,
9-year-old king, and he died as a teenager, dude. So he was none of those things that I thought he was. Now, that doesn't mean he's not cool, right? Much
yeah.
respect to King Tut, much respect. But I guess the only reason his name is so popular is because we found his. Well, not we didn't find shit,
We didn't. Joey
but
and JB didn't find that.
some much more talented people than us found pretty much his tomb just like untouched, so they were able to know like a lot about him. That's why he's so famous. So it was quite the history lesson for me, man. It was pretty good.
It was cool. It was cool. You know, some of the rooms were definitely cooler than others. You know, that one room, I think we stayed in there for pretty long. The walls were just changing and stuff. It was cool. I had the VR headset at the end. I had 2 highlights there though, and I don't know if you're going to know what they are, but one was when we first got there. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, absolutely. This was the best part of the whole thing. Best part of the whole thing.
The like 70-year-old guy straight out of Dorchester. Welcome to King Tut. I want you to immerse yourself in the experience. I want you to have fun. Now, we have 2 theories here. One, this guy smokes 80 packs a day, or he sounded lovely the first time he did this and has now just been screaming for about 2 months straight and has no voice left.
No, it's the former. It's the former. There is nothing like showing up at the Sowa power plant in Boston, trying to get into that, ancient Egyptian kind of mood. And they bring in this fucking guy from Dorchester to really just kind of set that mood for you. Do you remember what he said at the very end? Like he tried to make this like dramatic speech about King Tut and his background. And then he just says at the end, now when I'm done, you're gonna see a hidden door. You gotta find the hidden door. Then you're gonna walk through the hidden door with the thickest Dorchester accent you could ever imagine. I'm just saying, this is perfect for a King Tut event in Boston.
It was great. It was great. Other favorite moment was you. You know, the ticket we had included a free gift at the end. and says, just go to the gift shop and collect your gift at the end. And you walk in and say, so you think it's like whatever we want in the gift shop? I'm like, no, it's clearly a fucking tote bag, Joey. Like, what the?
Well, they didn't specify, bro. Look, you gotta shoot for the fucking stars, dude. They didn't specify shit. So when we walk into the gift shop, we might as well assume, right, that we can pick anything we want. Let them prove us wrong, right? Maybe the guy running the gift shop, it was his first day. He doesn't know what to do. He just says, "Oh yeah, go take it." Right? You gotta roll the dice every once in a while.
You're a special human being if you believe that, but good for you.
You know what was wild though? I think a bit like so you got of course JB gets the VIP King Tut pass. We can't just attend the King Tut event in Boston like normal people. Well, even probably that's not normal, right? But not only do we do that, we get VIP passes. Okay, so this gets us into the Mark Zuckerberg room where they throw on the virtual reality headsets. And dude, what you realize at that point is it doesn't matter how impressive like they make the exhibit or any immersive exhibit, it's never going to compare with the VR headset. It's
No.
never going to do it. The game has changed, bro. So I think that was kind of a moment of realization for me. So I think is the metaverse? Is it here? Is it here, JB? What do you think?
It's here. I don't hate it. I hate it in terms of not being social. I think it's cool. I've watched a couple basketball games on it and stuff. It's cool for stuff like that, in my opinion. In video games and stuff like that. But this whole like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend in a fake universe. It's like go fucking have
Right.
a beer with your actual friend. But
Right. I'm
I
with
don't
you
know.
on that, man. I don't think we're there. We're not at that level. We haven't de-evolved yet into like that
We're
level
getting
of
close. We're getting close.
docility. No, I know, man. Look, first it was, work from home during the pandemic. We're already living from home with Uber Eats and Amazon and now the metaverse. It's going downhill, man. But anyway, look, it was a solid event. And I gotta say, dude, your PowerPoint skills must be on point because I'm looking at what you've done here, JB, and it's a work of art, actually.
Yeah, I am in the corporate world, bro. So gotta get in there. Get in this.
Very
Let's keep this
very
train
nice.
moving here and get
Let's
to
do
what the
it.
people want.
Oh
Betting.
yeah,
So we
let's
got a
go.
fight night, even though it's on at noon. So early start here for people
Mm.
in the Eastern time zone. It's in Paris. I was listening to another podcast. They said this is the first one in Paris. So interesting. You guess Gane is the reason that's there, but pretty cool setup there. We'll touch on these prelims. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the prelims, just kind of walk through them. I guess, Joey, you got any takes on this first women's fight here at all?
No, Stephanie Yeager, she's come through with her sub game for me in the past. I haven't looked at that prop yet. But to be honest, I don't know. Do you have any take on this? Because I'm not touching this one.
Um, I mean, Perez is making her UFC debut, is my understanding. She's pretty
Hmm.
nasty. I think her only loss is actually disqualification. Again, who she fought, it's first UFC fight. She's plus 240. She's plus 450 inside the distance. And I think most of her fights have been inside the distance. So, again, I'm looking at Perez, might sprinkle something just to get the
Mm.
night started. Nice little nooner there, but no real hot take other than, women's science, woman underdog, plus 450 inside the distance, plus 240, straight up, might touch that.
Yeah, why not? Why not, man?
Moving next along, I will just be completely honest. I have no take on this next fight. So unless you do, we can skip it right over.
No, I mean, look, I'm trying not to get as involved as I have been in the past with the prelims, to be honest. So now let's move on.
Okay. Now I know this next one I have a few takes on. So
Oh, really?
yes,
What
yes.
do you got? What do you got?
Benoit, I
Hmm.
believe, is from France. I believe he is the first fighter on the card to be fighting from
Yeah,
France. So
from
that place
France,
is
correct?
gonna
Yeah,
go nuts.
that's true. Yep.
He's a finisher. I think almost all of his fights have become inside the distance. He's minus 280 straight up, inside the distance, minus 135, KO plus 180, sub plus 225. I'm pretty sure most of his victories have come from submission. So I may sprinkle a sub prop on him. What's scary is Gabriel Miranda. I'm just looking up his submissions here. Yeah, he's got
Hmm.
8 submissions. So I mean his record is 9-1, and he's got 8 submissions and 1 KO. So he's a
Yeah.
submission specialist. He's fighting Miranda, who also is a submission specialist. 16 wins, 15 submissions. So could be an interesting fight. I got to give it to the guy from France. I'm probably going to take him by sub, but not sure if you have any plays here or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, I to be honest, man, I like for this fight. I like the straight up fight ends in a submission. I don't know enough about either of these guys aside from the fact that almost all of their wins, both of them, come by sub, and each of them they've never been submitted, right? If you look at age, you got the young buck there with your French guy Benoit. He's 26. Gabriel's 32. That's insignificant, in my opinion. It's not much of an age difference. So you got two sub specialists going at it. I'm just going to say, boom, the fight ends by submission, period. Don't know who it is, and I don't know what that prop is. Going to be looking at it.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it with both of them being submission specialists. I like it. What's the harm? I'll say this in another fight too. What's
Here
the
we
harm
go.
of taking Benoit Saint Denis by sub at plus 225 and then Miranda at sub plus 400? Compare that to what the line is at, just ending by sub. Is there any juice there? I feel like sometimes when you take both fighters by finish, you can maybe get a little bit more juice on it, but who knows?
Perhaps. That's wild. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Math.
But what is
Math.
Gabriel by sub plus 4 something? Did you say? Yeah.
Plus 400. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's because he's a dog. I think if it was a pick'em,
Right.
that if he was a pick'em, his price would probably be pretty close to his pick'em price. But
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
already plus 235. To be by sub by plus 400 when you're already starting off at plus 235 is not that ridiculous.
Agreed. And look, I suppose he should be the underdog, a guy who's never fought in the UFC before. What can you honestly expect from him? I don't know. I'm probably rolling with that sub straight up. Don't care who it is. Just gotta see if it's tasty enough for me to pull the trigger.
It's a big question, right? All right, so are these props tasty enough?
Not exactly.
Moving right along here, making sure I'm going in order. I'll let you take this one.
Yeah. So look, Joaquin Buckley, my boy. I think I told you, JB. I went out to Vegas for Fight Week, International Fight Week, a couple months ago, and after the event, this is dude chilling at the bar. So you have a few people looking at him, introducing themselves to him, and I have no idea who he was until the right angle. I'm like, dude, that's Joaquin Buckley. So I went over to him and I started talking to him. I was, shit faced, whatever. He probably thought I was an idiot, but got some nice inside information there. He's never had more confidence in his career of mixed martial arts than the team that's around him now. So he was just preaching about this crew. Don't know who any of these guys are, right? But this is one confident dude rolling into this fight. And if you're going to tell me that Buckley is plus 215 at the moment against Nasruddin Imavov, who's not a bum by any means, but I believe in Joaquin Buckley, man. I think he's not just like, a guy like William Knight, Alonzo Menafield, just this jack guy who's gonna, knock some people out. But then when he gets to higher competition, shit the bed. I don't think that's Buckley, and I'm gonna take him here in the dog spot. I'm gonna take him at plus 215, and hopefully more money continues to come in on Nasruddin Imavov because I'll take Buckley as a dog any day, all day. Let's go.
I like it. Probably tell you there. I think it's a pretty sweet price just for a straight up play. Like even if it goes to decision, like to get plus 215,
Mm-hmm.
I think you take it. I mean, the only thing I'll say is technically he's ranked 24, the other guy's ranked 10. That's not that big of a gap difference. But I like Buckley. I think you take Buckley.
And it's a good call, but that I truly believe Buckley is on his way up, man. I do. And I think he's not going to come in at plus 215 too many more times after this, unless he's fighting, legitimate top 5 competition. So I'm not sure what Buckley by KO would be. I haven't looked at that prop yet, but at plus 215 straight up, I like that a lot.
Nice. Just to circle back on that Miranda St. Denis fight, the sub prop is plus 120.
Yeah,
it's not very juicy, but so go back to this, right? So you bet 2 units on that for 120, you get 2.4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a smarter play to do that because if you take
it is.
Yeah, I mean Yeah, unless
Yeah, you
Miranda
get
wins, then it's the better sub. Yeah.
right. But it's not tasty enough, JB. It's got to be tasty,
Not.
bro.
It's not. It's not. I thought it'd be more than that. Damn.
Yeah.
Um, this next fight, I'm not gonna. I don't know anything about these other fighters, so
Oh,
this is a
nothing.
pass for me.
Pass. Hard
All right.
pass.
Next one, I'm gonna say I don't know enough about them. I feel like Dustin has fought some serious people, and the
Yeah.
fact that he's that big of a dog, and I don't know enough about the other guy. I kind of want to take a sprinkle on Dustin. I mean, hasn't Dustin lost to like GM3,
Yeah.
uh, the caucus, even though I hate the caucus? Like his losses are to some serious people. I don't know anything about this other guy. I think this other guy is making his UFC debut potentially. So to get someone who's a UFC vet at plus 220 against someone making a UFC debut, I might sprinkle that, but I don't like it because I don't know enough about
Yeah, I hear you. These are two Germans, I believe. Stolfus is German, although I think he fights out of Pennsylvania or something like that. But let me just look at the last name. Come on. So we got two Germans going at it. Like you said, I'll take a shot at this. Abusupian Magomedov.
it. Much better than I would have done.
Yeah, look, it's probably horribly wrong. He's never fought in the UFC, right? So who is he getting? A mediocre fighter in Dustin Stolfus. I thought Dustin Stolfus was going to be legit, and he's definitely fought, so some competition. GM3, no joke. Rodolfo Vieira, he got subbed by Vieira. I have mixed emotions about Rodolfo Vieira, but he's not a complete bum. So, like you said, the question is Magomedov. What is this guy made of, right? He's got a good amount of finishes. It's going to be interesting, right? For him to come in as this heavy of a favorite for a UFC debut, something's off there, man. Something's off. So I get a bad feeling about this. As much as I like to ride with Dustin on this one in a dog spot, a more experienced fighter against a guy making his debut, I feel like that's a trap, man. I'm staying away from this.
Yeah, it's probably the smart thing to do. I'm not smart. I'll probably sprinkle Dustin. And again, his last loss is to GM3 round 3, which GM3's a friend
Dude,
of the show here,
that's the
right? Like
JB
round
special.
3. Like,
That's
come
the
on,
JB
man. Like,
special, bro.
he actually won me money by losing in round 3 on that one. So, like, yeah, let's throw a little
Yeah,
money on him. Give it back to him.
dude, who doesn't get subbed by GM3 in round 3, right?
I think it's a lock. Anytime GM3 is fighting, just lock him in round 3 sub.
True.
All right, I'm proud of us. We flew through those prelims as we should have because again, we didn't
We're
really have any
getting better.
takes there. Main card, I think we both got some takes here.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just ask you, Joey, where are
Mm.
you on Charles Jourdain? Because you had a pretty strong opinion on him, but I think you might have changed your opinion after the Shane Burgos fight.
You're goddamn right, man. I am done fading Charles Jourdain. It is official, bro. I'm done doing it. And I have this thing, man. I know it's stupid, but I got this thing against Canadian fighters. It's not all of them, but the prospects that are up and coming, like Charles Jourdain is. For whatever reason, it takes more to convince me that they're the real deal. For whatever reason, by the real deal, I mean fighting at an elite level. We're talking GSP level, right? I just have doubts about these prospects from Canada. I really do. I can't fade Charles Jourdain anymore. You're right. After that Burgos fight, man, much respect. Holy shit, man. And the guy, like, he's 26 years old, man. He's young. He's coming into his prime. He's coming into his own. And the dude is dangerous, man. He's dangerous. Yeah, there was some fights early in his career. He didn't look very good, and that's kind of how I form my opinion of him. But, bro, I can't fade him. And don't get me wrong, I like Nathaniel Wood. He's a good fighter. I mean, but you look at his last win against Charles Rosa. That doesn't really say much. Look, Boston Strong, love the guy, right? But I think his time is past Charles Rosa. But I don't know. Nathaniel Wood, his last loss was to Casey Kenny. I'm a big fan of Casey Kenny. That's nothing to be ashamed of. So, Wood is legit. But this is when I make the change, man. This is when I transition from a Charles Jourdain fader to a Charles Jourdain better. All right. The question is, do I take him by finish? Because I think the dude is just that dangerous. And Nathaniel Wood, he's been finished multiple times, maybe 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. So I got Jourdain, man. I'm riding with him. What are you thinking?
I like it. Because I'm a greedy fuck, I don't like him at minus 135, even though I think that's probably the correct price, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I think so. Yeah.
to your point, Wood's been finished 4 times, 2 by KO, 2 by sub. Does Jourdain have a sub in him? I think he's only got one. So because inside the distance is plus 200, by KO is plus 250. Like,
Mhm.
I think you go by KO. I think that's more
Yes.
likely. My
Yes.
only concern here is, isn't Wood the better wrestler?
Yeah. Yes, he is. Yeah, the answer is
So
yes.
do you go, and again, this is where you talk there. DraftKings does have a prop where it's Charles Jourdain by KO or Wood by decision at minus 150. Now, I don't know if that's
Mm.
juicy enough. I don't know if you just say, fuck it, I'm going to ride with Charles at the KO plus 250, which is what I'm probably going to do. But again, Wood is the better wrestler. If Wood wins, it's by decision because he basically controls Jordan the entire time.
Yes, I
I
agree.
don't think he
Yeah.
can do that, though.
Yep.
What I'm nervous at, and I'm blanking on who it was because it's the whole when Jordan was like screaming at the guy and just like punching him, but it went to decision. He won by decision. But he was beating the shit out of the guy and the guy didn't go down.
Is
So
it the Andre Ewell fight maybe?
it might be it. I
I
think
don't know.
that's it. Yeah, where he like kicked him and yelled, "This is Sparta." I don't know, he's some fucking bullshit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think the play for
Yeah.
me is Jordan by KO at plus 250. I'm not convinced. I'm not going to take that by KO / decision prop at minus 150.
It's not tasty enough. It's not.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm on Jordan with you. I think, but I think I got to up it a little bit by either inside the distance or by KO.
Yeah, I like it, man. And I'd say I'm looking forward to this fight, man. Nice fucking fight to kick off the main card.
Very nice. I'm very happy with this because they've had some shitty fights. It is a great main card kickoff.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, next fight. My only take is William Gomez, however the hell you say it, is from France.
Yes.
He is the favorite, probably because he's from France and he's fighting in his home country. The little research I've done on him, he appears to be a finisher. I think he's got 6 KOs out of his 10 wins. So I'm going to take him by KO plus 140. Straight up, just sprinkle it. Maybe throw it in a parlay, but that's my play here. What do you got?
I mean, dude, this is two guys who have never fought in the UFC before. This is a nice little treat thrown out there for the regional fans showing up in Paris. You know what I mean? Like this is the equivalent of a Boston event and them throwing some CES guys out, right? You
Yep.
love to see the regional guys coming up. I got no take on this, man. I'm just hoping one of these guys makes a name for themselves on the big stage. I'm staying far away from this, but yeah, I like these fights. There's something about it when an opportunity comes up like this, where both of these guys have never seen an opportunity like this before. Who
Mhm.
capitalizes, right? Who it's kind of like the Contender Series vibe, right? Show me you belong here, kind of thing. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm not betting on this though.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Not saying I'm definitely going to bet on it. I just like the fact from France, first time in Paris, give you a little bit of a pop there, but we'll see.
Sure.
Because again, potential picks, not actual plays yet. So the
Yep.
next fight, Nasrat wins. I'm probably going to take him by KO. I don't know what they're doing with this fight. I think Nasrat's going to destroy. Was it McDC? However that say is John Medici. What are your thoughts
McDessie.
there?
Oh man, this is great. It's the tale of the young buck versus the old bull. You got Nasrat, the younger fighter, the young buck. He's fought much better competition, man. Holy shit. Much better. I mean, this is going to be his 10th fight in the UFC. So he's currently 5-4 in the UFC. And he's not fighting bums, man. The competition is not elite, but it's not complete shit. So then you got the old bull. I call him that. He actually calls himself the bull. McDessie's nickname is the bull. So, I
Is
mean,
it
dude,
really?
yeah, it is, man. Yeah. So it truly is the young buck versus the old bull. And I'll tell you, dude, McDessie's 37. All right. 37 years of age. Nasrat is 27. So we get a nice decade difference between the two. Now, if you look at the competition McDessie's been fighting, I mean, not impressive at all. Not impressive at all. This is McDessie's 19th fight in the UFC. 19th. Right? He made his debut in 2010, bro. That's 12 fucking years ago. So, I mean, the guy is way up there in age. He is indeed an old bull. Now, the problem I have with him is like, if you can hang in the UFC for that long, much respect. That's great, right? But his opponents, not very good, and he hasn't done very good. He loses one, wins two, loses two, which is very up and down. I'm sorry, man. McDessie, he hasn't been finished since 2016. All right. So he's tough. He took a spinning wheel kick from Lando Groovy Venata. So he's tough. So does he get finished by Nasrat? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But at minus 230, just for money line straight up, I would bet that. So I am going to get in on this with you, JB. Certainly money line. You're going to have to convince me that Nasrat's going to finish the old bull, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Nasrat's got 13 wins and 9 by KO. That being said, those are probably pretty long ago. And the thing with Nasrat is his last couple fights lost to Bobby Green, lost to Dan Hooker. I mean, come on. Then the loss before that was Drew Dober. So like he's fighting like ridiculously strong people. And he beat Rafa Garcia, who I don't think Rafa Garcia is a bum by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
I just at minus 235, that's so much juice to lay. Or minus 230 it is. I don't know. We'll see. Fight night decision. You know what it is? Minus 230 is probably a parlay piece.
Parlay with Jordan, brother.
Ooh. Let's talk about the parlay at the end. I think I got some more sprinkles for that parlay at the end.
But we seem to both like Nasrat.
Oh yeah. No, Nasrat. I mean, I don't want to say it's a lock, but how the hell does Nasrat lose here?
Don't know.
Like in all honesty, how does he lose?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. So I feel pretty damn good about it.
All right. I mean, we're that confident. Minus 235 is not the 230. Yeah, whatever. Bet the mortgage on it. Minus 230.
Done.
This next fight, Alessio, some Italian guy versus Roman, some Russian guy. It's a pick'em. I'm staying away from it. I don't think Alessio is that good. I don't know enough about Roman, so this is going to be a pass for me. I don't know if you have any takes here.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's you're not wrong. I mean,
I'm never wrong. First of all, thank you.
I feel like Alessio Di Chirico. I agree. I don't like it, dude. His last fight, he got fucking decapitated with a head kick. One of those, like in 17 seconds into the first round, decapitated, bro. One of those knockouts that I truly do not know if you recover from. So this is going to be his first fight since that. And honestly, you go back and watch that, it is tough to watch. All right, but anyway, I mean, he's going up.
Did he lose that to Al Hassan, my boy?
Yes.
My boy Abdul Al Hassan.
Hey, you called him your boy this time,
dude. He is my boy. He is someone. He's in the card. Odds are I'm betting him. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was like 30 seconds in.
Oh, it was 17 seconds, bro. And I watched it earlier today. It is difficult to watch.
That might be why I have a little bit. I don't even know I had the biasy, but that's probably why I'm not a fan of Alessio here.
Yeah. So the dude got folded like a lawn chair. Bad finish. Now, at the same time, I'd like to think that Di Chirico is a better MMA fighter than Kopylov, the Russian guy. So who's this guy? He's 0-2 in the UFC. All right, he was submitted by Karl Roberson, and he lost the decision to Albert Duraev. Now, Albert Duraev, if you remember, he lost by doctor stoppage to my boy Joaquin Buckley.
Doctor stoppage. Conor McGregor, right. Doctor stoppage.
He lost by a doctor stoppage. And you know who knocked out Buckley in the first round? Di Chirico, motherfucker. So the plot fucking thickens, bro. But still, I'm staying far away from this. I don't think Di Chirico is good to begin with. I think he caught Buckley. Props to him, right? But I can't have any kind of confidence until he proves that he still has working brain cells after that head kick 17 seconds into the first round in his last fight. So I'm staying away from it, bro. My pick would be Di Chirico just because I'm not sold on Kopylov, but nah, let's see who shows up on this one.
I gotta give you credit there, Joey. That was a great breakdown without making a fucking decision at the end of it.
Well, hey, if you hold a gun to my head, my pick is Alessio Di Chirico. That's
Okay.
my pick. All right.
Just to
But
have a little bit of fun here, I'll take Roman. How about that? No, we're not betting this. Let's call this the friendly shoey bet this week. How
I
about
was just
that?
gonna ask, is there a shoey involved? I would
Yeah,
love to make this. I would love to make this a shoey bet.
it's a tie to a Tuivasa card. We have to make a shoey bet here, right? So I'll
Agreed.
take
This is
Roman.
it. This is it.
All right.
Boom.
All right.
Love it. Love it.
Fuck. All right. Co-main. We got Whitaker versus
Oh
Marvin
yeah.
Vettori. You want to start this one off? I think you got some pretty strong. You had some pretty strong
Well,
thoughts on Vettori before.
indeed. I'm gonna be quick because I don't have a whole lot of thoughts and I don't have a whole lot of logic to back up what I'm about to say here. Okay. Um, it's Martin Vittori's time. All right. It
You said that
is
when he fought Izzy, just to be clear.
it is time for the Italian dream, okay, to show up and claim what's rightfully his. I don't know if it'll ever be the belt, but I think, well, here's the deal. Look, I think Whitaker is probably the better striker, okay? I think he's
Oh, hands
probably the
down.
better,
Yes.
I think he's probably the better fighter, okay? But something just tells me that this is Vittori's fight. I want to see Vittori at plus 200 or more. Okay. Now, if I see that, I might dabble. But you know what I'm interested in here? Vittori by decision. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. All right. But Martin Vittori by decision is a very possible bet on my side. Why? Besides the fact that it's the Italian dream's time, I think if Martin Vittori can get physical, keep Whitaker in the clinch, control him, take him down, I think that's going to be a problem. On the feet, I don't even want to see it. But I don't know, JB. Something in the air is saying Vittori by decision. It is time for the Italian dream.
I like it. I probably should have gone first because I'm also on Vittori. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I want to be very clear. I love Robert Whitaker.
Me too, man. Me too. Me too.
I feel like I'm always surprised Whitaker's only 31. He's another one that I feel like has always been around forever. Um, that last Izzy fight, while it was only a decision win, it was pretty dominant in my opinion.
Yep.
Um, I think that was his final chance, in my opinion. I don't think
Yeah.
he's got another title run in him. I think Vittori can make an argument. I like Vittori. By decision's probably the smart play. I would probably just take Vittori plus 180 and then
Mm.
sprinkle Vittori by sub at plus 1,000.
Oh, whoa. Really?
Yeah. So Vittori by sub is plus 1,000. And to your point, I think he's the better grappler. And if he can
Indeed.
control Whitaker, I'm not saying it's going to happen. So you take the bet at plus 180. I don't even know what by sub and by decision would be. I don't know if that's going to be juicy. That's plus
That's
215.
interesting.
That's
Oh,
plus
JB,
215.
now we're talking, brother. You just found the prop. You found it,
Yeah.
man. That's it.
So I think you take it by sub by decision plus 215. He's not knocking out Whitaker, in my opinion.
No, he's not.
So take him, plus 215, juice up the line. And then I say you still sprinkle the buy sub just to have a little fun. Why not? Right? Plus
I
1,000, that's a little fun.
absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. Oh, plus 1,000, man. You know what I hate is the disrespect that we're showing to a fighter that we both love in Robert Whitaker. I
I
do
know.
hate that. But I think what you said, JB, is spot on. After that second loss to Izzy. Now, don't get me wrong, Vittori lost to Izzy as well, right?
Mhm.
But who has more motivation? Who has more ambition during camp? Who wants it more at this point in their career? And the answer to that is Martin Vittori. That's the answer to that question. So why not? I like that prop by sub or by decision. Vittori plus 215. Boom. Yeah, why a little sprinkle on that sub plus 1,000? Why not?
I like it. I like it. Now, only thing I'll say is when it gets to the scales, if Vittori looks like shit, I'm probably gonna back off of that. But
No, come on.
he's never had a problem with cutting weight, so I'm not too concerned on that.
The guy's a competitor, man. The guy's borderline psychotic when it comes to competition. The dude's a beast. So let's go. Let's go, Vittori.
Speaking of let's go. I
Oh
know
boy.
Okay, you know where this is going. All right,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to be
exactly.
fully clear to everyone that's listening, the two other people here. Um, I think Gane is a fucking boring fighter. I think he's a freak athlete. I
Sure.
think he's boring as shit. I think Tai Tuivasa is the fucking man. I think he's a WWF old school attitude wrestler in the
Yeah,
MMA.
yeah, yeah.
The
Good
pick is tied
comparison,
to
bro.
the pick tied to Avasa at plus 420, but then you get him at KO by plus 650. He's not subbing Gane. He's not going to win by decision because if this goes 5 rounds, Gane wins. So
Mhm.
tie to Avasa by KO at plus 650. And then here are the round 1, 2, and 3 KOs. I'm going to pick two of them. I haven't decided which
Okay.
one. Round 1 KO plus 1800. Round 2 KO plus 2500. Round 3 KO plus 4000. I think I'm going to go round 2 and 3. One, because they're juicier. And I think round 1, Gon just dominates him.
You think
I think
so?
he goes in there with a plan. And I think Gon just like wrestles him, bullshit, boring foot stomps, like
Sure.
absolute bullshit. And then Ty realizes I just got to throw or I'm going to lose. And it's going to
I
happen
like that.
in 2 or 3 because he ain't going 5 rounds.
Yeah,
Um,
I like that, JB. I like that a lot. I could see that happening exactly as you said. Gun
yeah,
coming out with a shit ton of footwork, dancing around, staying on the outside, picking him apart with the jab. I could see that happening for certainly the first round, maybe the first two, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, I think Gun is like, how do you not respect the guy? The guy's still super young in his career, super young in his career. Like, I mean, at 32 years old, he's not super young, but I mean, in terms of MMA fights and octagon time, man, there's not a whole lot of tread on the tires. So, I mean, the dude keeps getting better, Cyril Gane as well. Like with Ngannou, that's valuable fucking octagon time, man. In there, 5 rounds going to decision with Francis. That's valuable as shit, man. And Tuivasa, like, what do you what do you even say about Tuivasa? I don't know how he's fighting at this level. I'm not complaining. I'm not hating on him. I fucking love him, man. But I'm still having a hard time processing that he's like a fight away from fighting for the title, dude. Like what?
That's my thing. If
Uh,
he wins this, he gets a shot, right? He
he
has to.
has to, yeah, yeah. So I'm having a hard time processing that. But dude, how do you not get behind a guy like Tuivasa? Like I mean, I always thought he was just kind of a lower level kind of MMA guy, just a guy who's gonna step in there and throw with minimal technique. And I the one thing I'll say, JB, is like his last 5 wins to Tuivasa. Hell, I know we love him, and every time he wins, it's a shit show, and we're doing shoeies, and it's fucking fantastic entertainment, right? But his last 5 wins, let me read them off. Derek Lewis, you know how I feel about Derek Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry. Done. Done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Augusto Sakai, sorry. Greg Hardy, sorry. Our boy Harry Hunsucker, sorry. And Stefan Struve. You know what I mean? Those are his last 5 wins. Um, so, kind of what I said at the beginning, I'm having a hard time processing how he's fighting at this level and is one fight away from the title or a title fight, right? It's because of that shit. When you look at, how he's gotten here, uh, I'm just not sold on him as an MMA fighter against a guy like Cyril Gane, who's an athletic freak, bro. So, as you said, JB, if Tuivasa is going to get it done, he's going to get it done by KO. I really like where your head's at here, thinking that Cyril is going to kind of dominate the fight, play his game the first round or two. Tuivasa will realize he's going to lose. He'll get frustrated and he'll come at him like a bull. I like that. So Tuivasa by KO. I like the sprinkle. Everything in my brain says Cyril Gane will win this fight. And you know what I would like to see if I'm going to play the other side for a bit? I want to see a finish from Cyril Gane. Prove that you are a dangerous fighter, not that you just dance around and jab and prove that you can finish. And I think this is a good opportunity for Gane to do so. So when it comes to bets, JB, I'm going to join you, brother. By KO, let's pick the round and let's make some money.
Yeah, I like it. Again, I'm with you. Gone. There's a reason the lines are what they are. When you're fighting tied to Avasi, you can't lay minus 540.
Right.
Like he can hit you with one punch and it's over. So you can't
True.
like that is too
True.
much juice to lie.
You can't do anything with
Um,
that. Yeah.
no. And again, it's definitely a little biased. I mean, if you look at the fight card you just mentioned too, besides the Hunsucker fight, his fight, like he was fighting on the Khabib Gaethje card, Poirier McGregor 3, Oliveira versus Poirier, Adesanya versus Whitaker too. So he's been on big cards, and that's why everyone loves Tai Tuivasa. And I personally
Yeah.
love him because he knocked fucking Greg Hardy out, who's a women beating piece of
Yep.
shit. So that's
Yep.
when I fell in love with Tai Tuivasa is when he knocked that motherfucker out.
True, true. Hey, dude, what do you think Ty comes out to? What song does he come out to?
I don't know because he's gonna get booed so bad.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because he would be cheered everywhere else, but he's gonna get booed there. So I don't know. I think he
Ah,
comes up to something bullshit. When he came out to Barbie Girl, it was fucking hysterical.
I yeah, exactly, dude. I'm not entirely sure he's gonna get booed, man. This is a man of the people, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's the French.
I know, dude. It's their first card too.
So
God knows who's gonna be showing up at this thing.
So before we move on, how do you? I've been writing down some notes here as we went through this. How do you feel about this parlay here?
Mm.
Buckley, Jourdain, and Nasrat
Nasrat, cash that ticket, JB. I
plus
love it.
674 when you parlay them together.
Yeah, you get the dog money on Buckley. Jourdain, what was he, minus 135? And
Yep.
Nasrat, which I will call a lock at this point. I love it.
Yeah.
Let me think about it over another glass of scotch, but very likely the answer will be yes. Let's fucking go.
And then the only thing is, do you add in the Tuivasa Gane fight does not go the distance?
I don't know about that. I don't know. As much as I would like to say that Tai Tuivasa can fight 5 rounds, I am not convinced of that. I'm
That's
not.
what I'm saying. So it does not go the distance.
Oh, sorry.
It's like the fight not to go the distance is minus 250. So that'll make it a 4-pick parlay at plus. You're basically plus 1,000. It's plus 984.
So you cover the Tuivasa KO and you count on either Cyril Gane proving that he can be a finisher or that Tai Tuivasa is not going through camps that prepare him for a 5-round fight.
He's not
I
going through camps. He's drinking beer.
I know, dude. I know. So maybe that is a nice addition. What does that bring it to? Plus,
Plus 985.
oh, tasty. Oh,
That
yeah.
might be a
We
sprinkle.
might.
That might be a sprinkle, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
think
juicy.
so. Yeah, yeah. I like the first 3 anyway. I got to think about that fight doesn't go the distance for Tuivasa Cyril, but like where your head's at, JB.
All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got some parlays cooking here. I kind of like where we're
This
headed
is
here, but
this is going to be a good card. Bets aside, I'm kind of excited about this card here.
I am too. Noon is so fucking early.
It is. That's going to ruin the day. That's going to really, really, really have an impact on the day. But hey, it's a long weekend, bro. We can make up for it.
Can you?
No, probably not. It's the last name of our episode was 2-Day Hangover, and
Yeah.
it's probably going to be a repeat.
All right, let's hop back into Survivor here just to kind of recap last week. So,
Mhm.
Joey thinks I'm a little insane, but I got
Absolutely.
weeks 1 through 4. Maybe the Titans, the Browns, the Cowboys, and the Steelers. Well, like to live dangerously, where my friend Joey here likes to live, very comfortable with the Ravens, Broncos, Chargers, and Packers. So,
I feel really good about that. I'm looking at your weeks 1 and 2, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
dude, I'm telling you, what if those 4 weeks go for me? Tell me I don't win a Survivor pool.
You have a slight advantage.
Slight advantage? Slight? So I've decided I'm in 2 big pools, and one of them you have 2 entries. So I'm gonna do both of ours just to see who does better. And I swear
Like
to
it.
God, if by week 4 I'm in and you're out, you're never gonna hear the fucking end of it.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. You will have every right to shit on me after that.
All right. I like that. All right. So let's hop into week 5 then. You want to go on here and say what you got happening?
Yeah. So week 5 is there's a lot going on. I mean, there's some spots that I like, but see what I'm noticing, and I hate you for what you just said because I'm about to prove you a point. I've already used a fair amount of teams in the matchups that I like. So I like, for example, the Giants at Lambeau against Green Bay. Ah, shit, I used
It's
Green
not in
Bay.
Lambeau. It's not at Lambeau. It's
Oh,
in
is it
fucking
not?
London.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a 9:30 a.m. game. Fucking week 5. They're starting early this year.
Oh, no shit, dude. Week 5 in London? Alright,
Mhm.
hey, go after that market, go after that market. Alright, so regardless, I can't use Green Bay. I do like, Pittsburgh going to Buffalo, but I'm not gonna use Buffalo. I wanna save them for a bit. Um, Chargers versus the Browns, I do like that, but I already used the Chargers. You know what I like, JB? I like the god awful Falcons visiting your boy Brady and the Bucks. Give me Tampa Bay for week 5.
I thought you were gonna pick the Falcons, and I was like, "Are you fucking high?" When
No,
you
dude.
you were, like, starting to rant there, like you were gonna pick Atlanta, and I was like, "Oh, dear god, I'm never gonna live this fucking down if he picks this team."
No, I'm not taking a page out of your book where you pick the god awful teams in the beginning and then try and make it sound like it's this genius strategy, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I like it. I think statistically, that's probably the best pick of the week, which is I see what you're doing. You're kinda picking, like,
Yeah.
the locks of the week, which is definitely a smart play. Um Buffalo versus Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's gonna suck this year. Buffalo's gonna be nasty. I want
Mhm.
to save Buffalo though. Minnesota against Chicago. Green Bay versus Giants. I want to take Green Bay. Something playing in London doesn't make me feel great. So I'm gonna go with the Saints versus the Seahawks. I think the
Oh,
Seahawks are potentially one of the worst football teams this year.
could be. Yeah,
Um, they're going with
could
Geno
be.
Smith, and I know I'm biased because I hate the Jets. Geno Smith isn't terrible, but he's not good.
No,
It's
he's
not
not.
Geno Smith from the Jets. He's definitely better with the Seahawks, but I think the Seahawks are a train wreck right now. I think they were not prepared for a post Russell Wilson era. So
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. Sorry, Saints, Seahawks,
Saints,
Saints,
Jesus Christ,
Saints.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can't build a team around Geno Smith, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, it's too bad the Jets just didn't figure that out for like 5 fucking years.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah. All right. So
Week 6.
who you got week 6 there, brother?
So week 6, again, is a good amount I like. Good amount I like, man. So speaking of Atlanta, I like San Francisco going into Atlanta to dominate them, but I'm not going to pick San Fran week 6. No. New York Jets will get destroyed by Green Bay, but I've already used Green Bay. You know what I like? Jacksonville going to Indiana to play Matt Ryan in the Colts. I like that. I like it a lot. So much that I'm going to go with it. I think Indy is going to be a fun team to watch with Jonathan Taylor coming back, Matt Ryan under center. Like, I think they're going to be fun to watch. Defense is legit. So I'm going to take them here against a pretty much guaranteed win against the Jags at home in Indy. What do you think?
I like it. Again, maybe I'm this fucking bourbon's hit me too. I swear to God, you were gonna pick Jacksonville the way you were talking there. Like the way you're leading in, like you're leading in with like, I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like,
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
dude,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
You know,
Um,
I think we have opposite strategies, bro. My
we do.
picks slam dunks through week 6,
Slam dunks.
where I take on the risk later on if I survive,
Slam
right?
dunks.
Hence,
Slam
hence
dunks.
the whole survival thing, right? Whereas you're taking all the risk up front. It's kind of admirable, JB. It's
It
admirable.
is. I'm an admirable guy. Admirable guy. Um it's great audio. It's great audio. I don't hate your pick, but I don't want to tail it. I was looking at that, full disclosure. I was also looking at the Rams against the Panthers.
Mm,
Baltimore against the Giants.
that's a good one.
No, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Again, what's the mantra here? Pick against the Jets, you survive. Green Bay, the pick. They're gonna
Yeah,
beat the
yeah,
Jets. They're gonna destroy
love
them.
it.
Let's move on to week 7. Damn, we're flying through
Yep,
these weeks.
yep. I love that last pick, by the way.
Dude, that's gonna be mid-October. That's so depressing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, what do you got week 7 there, Joey?
All right, week 7. So I've already used Tampa Bay, so when they go and slaughter the Panthers, I can't take advantage of that. You know what I was really thinking about here was taking Cincinnati to destroy the Falcons. I think it's a great use of Cincy. I do, but I do think the Bengals can beat a lot of teams this year, so I'm gonna hold on to them. Gonna hold on. In the end, um, I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man. The Las Vegas Raiders at home. Houston Texans coming in. Unless Damian Pierce turns into Adrian Peterson in his first year in the NFL, the Texans are gonna be just garbage, as they usually are, right? So I think this is a good spot for the Raiders to take them with a guaranteed victory against the Texans in Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a home game, right? Yeah, no, it's in Vegas. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good pick. I might have to tell you here.
Mm.
So I
You
was
sure you
looking.
don't like Pittsburgh versus Miami?
Fuck off. So what I was looking at was Cincy versus Atlanta. I might take Cincy versus Atlanta, actually.
That's another good one, man.
I was looking at Chargers versus Seattle. Again, I think Seattle's going to be dog shit this year. Vegas
Mhm.
versus Houston. You just nailed it. Houston's going to be terrible. Here's my problem. Denver's playing the Jets.
Oh, you haven't used the Broncos yet.
No, I don't think they're going to be. You've seen that whole like Twitter video, right? Of like Russell Wilson saying like Broncos Nation, get up. It's the
No,
most.
no,
Oh, you
no,
haven't? Oh,
no.
Joey. Right after this, I'm sending it to you. It's literally the most depressing thing you'll ever see in the fucking face
Is
of
it
the earth.
why?
Like
Is it just like super cringe? What is it?
it's Broncos country. Let's go with that amount of enthusiasm. Like I'm used to Tom Brady screaming "Let's fucking go" in my face with spit flying out. Like this guy, but they got to beat
Dude.
the Jets, right? They got to beat the Jets.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. In Denver, come on.
All right, staying with the philosophy. Fuck the Jets. Denver's the pick there for me. Let's
Love it.
keep rolling. Let's go to week 8 here. Week 8, final week for this week.
All right. So again, I was tempted to use Buffalo against our favorite team in the New York Jets, but I want to save them, man. I want to save Buffalo. I really do. So I use the Raiders. I think they'll go into Jacksonville and destroy the Jags. I've already used Green Bay. I think they go and beat Detroit. I don't. I
Whoa.
don't
You're on
hate.
the wrong week, brother. Green Bay's at Buffalo week 8.
Oh, dude, what am I looking at?
I have no idea.
Oh, man. Week 8. So, yeah,
Restart.
Check that, bro. So, what do we got going on week 8? Yeah. So, you know what I really like here? I do not like the Dallas Cowboys any year. Any year. I don't like them, especially this year. I really don't. Amari Cooper's gone. They lost, what was that guy's name? A key member of their offensive line, like out for most of the season. I do not believe in the team's management. I think the team overall, they need to just burn it to the ground and rebuild, GM included, everybody. However, I'm going to take the Cowboys over the Bears in week 8. I think I don't believe in Justin Fields. I don't believe in that Bears football team this year at all. I think they're going to be pretty bad, bottom of the barrel. And I think this is a good spot to take the Cowboys. I'm not confident most weeks taking the Cowboys, but I'm going to take them at home against the Bears.
Good pick. I like it. I already burned the Cowboys in week 3 against the Giants, so would have considered that. I agree with you. I think fucking Chicago sucks. I think Justin Fields blows. This is a tough week for me because what I want to do is take the Pats. But
What do they got? What do they got?
The Jets. But they're in New York.
I don't love that. I'm just gonna say
fucked up things have happened in MetLife Stadium. I don't love it. If it was in Foxborough, it's a no-brainer for me. So I don't have a lot of great picks here. So this could be, see you later, JB here. But I'm down to a couple here. So Philly over the Steelers. Indy over the Washington football team.
Oh yeah.
Miami Detroit.
Wait, they're the fucking Commanders now, bro. Get it right.
I will never call them that because it's the lamest fucking name to the Washington football team.
Bro, you can't dead name them.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's fucking free country. You know what? Just because you said that, boom, Matt Ryan smokes.
Love it, dude.
Team.
Love it. I think
Colts
that's a hell of a pick. I think that's a hell of a pick. And I hope every time we talk about the Commanders this year, we refer to them as the Washington football team.
I will. Commanders is the lamest name ever. You know why? All right, I know we're going over here, but I don't care. Why I hate that is because Dan Snyder is the biggest fucking asshole owner on the face of the earth. The reason they're the Commanders is because some genius, when they realized they were going to have to get rid of their old name, he went out and trademarked like 40 names,
Oh, really?
like Washington Warriors, Washington, like all names you would be for football teams, so that he would have to pay them. He didn't do the Commanders, which is why he picked the fucking Commanders.
Really?
Yeah. Lamest fucking
That's
name on the face of the earth.
well, George Washington was a commander, wasn't he?
That's a great story, Joey.
Well,
Great
dude,
story.
dude, what's the
Get
other
the
name?
people going.
I mean, dude, their other name is the Washington Football Team, dude.
Dude,
Come
they're a
on.
football team. WFT. That's fucking awesome.
Enough. I like the pick, though. I like the pick.
All right. So next week we'll do what? 9, 10, 11, 12. And
Yeah.
we'll have week 1 like betting picks.
Oh, yes, dude. It's time, man. It's time.
No. We got one more week.
Do we?
Yeah, we got
You
one more
sure?
week. No. You're right. Fuck. Damn.
Yeah, no, next week. Next week it's on, bro.
All right. We're gonna be running over next week. I'll just warn people then. But with week 1
Ooh.
football here,
What do you got, JB? What do you got going on here?
I got a lot of spicy action, man. I don't even know where to start here. West Virginia versus Pittsburgh. I'm probably the asterisk there. That's Thursday. That's Thursday night game. I think it's 7 p.m. So West Virginia plus 17. Love it. I don't think Pittsburgh's that good.
Mm,
West Virginia plus 17 is probably going to be a pick. Buffalo versus Maryland. Maryland minus 24. A lot of points, but Maryland's quarterback is I was gonna say Tuivasa. Jesus Christ. What's the Miami Dolphins quarterback's name?
Tua,
Tua.
bro. Come
I was
on.
close. Tua, same
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. I get it.
Tua's
Yeah,
brother is the quarterback of Maryland. I think they're gonna drop like 60 points. I think they could cover minus 24, to be honest with you. Not sure if I'm gonna play it yet or not.
oof.
No, North Carolina versus Appalachian State. The over 56. Slam it.
Yeah.
North Carolina put up 55 points against a garbage team last week, but they allowed like 20 something against a team that only had 20 people to dress for the football thing because half their team was
Oh,
ineligible. So not only
okay.
are they going to get points, but they're going to give up points. I
They're
think
gonna
the
give him
56 over.
love it, JB.
Oregon versus Georgia. I'm just excited for this game. I want to
gonna be
take
great, yeah.
Oregon plus 17, but I'm not going to because I think Georgia may be that good. I think
Yeah.
you're going to see points, though. I love the over
Yeah.
at 53 here.
Yeah, me too. And this is gonna be a hell of a game too.
Yep. Clearly, I don't review my work. Cincinnati versus Arkansas. Arkansas is minus 6.5, not Georgia, who's playing the game above that.
It's a
But
game.
Arkansas is minus 6.5. I
All
love
right.
Arkansas. I'm going to take Arkansas minus 6.5, and I'm probably going to take the over in this game as well.
Yeah, I'd expect it to be more. Minus 6.5.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's a 19 versus 23. Cincinnati's supposed to be good, but something about Arkansas, they play, especially early fall, their football is fucking nasty.
Yeah, do it.
Arizona at San Diego State. I'm biased. I like San Diego State minus 6.5. Give it to me.
Sure.
I'm not going to touch the over under. I know it's low. This
It
could be a
is,
low
yeah.
scoring game, but I think San Diego State wins by at least a touchdown.
All right.
Texas State at Nevada. Another team. I like Nevada. Nevada minus 1 against a garbage school. Take it. No bias at all, but I love Nevada.
Sure. Yeah, right.
Notre Dame at Ohio State. Plus minus 17.
Yeah,
a 5 versus a 2 in week 1.
It's absolutely absurd, this line. Absolutely absurd.
I know Ohio State's going to be nasty this year, but minus 17 week 1 against a top 5 opponent?
Nope.
So,
yeah.
give me Notre Dame. Let's get Rudy Rudiger out on that fucking field.
Yeah,
Notre
dude,
Dame
let's go.
plus 17.
Absolutely.
Not touching the over-under. 59. That'll be at 60 by the time I get a bet in. Who knows? But I do love Notre Dame plus 17 here.
Plus 17. Take it, dude. Love it.
Utah minus 3 against Florida. Not sure on this game yet. Over-under is tempting. I'm also tempted to take Florida at plus 3 points. Florida, SEC team. Utah, non-SEC team. I know Utah's ranked 7. I still think Florida can beat them. Maybe a sprinkle on Florida money line or Florida plus 3. Not sure on the over-under, though.
Yeah. SEC, man. It is what it is.
Florida State at LSU. This one is Sunday night because there's no football, so they have some games on Sundays. So this one's a Sunday night game.
Yeah.
LSU is only -3. LSU should be -14 against Florida State.
Yeah.
There is some bias because Brian Kelly is LSU's coach, and he's a terrible fucking human being, and everyone hates LSU now because he's there. They're nasty. Their squad is absolutely disgusting. They win by 2 touchdowns. I think you definitely slam
Ooh.
LSU -3 here.
Ooh, ballsy. All right, bro. All right. You like LSU this year? Or you
I'm
just like them
biased. That's
against
where the
Florida
bachelor
State?
party was, man. Come on, we're going back to the bachelor party at LSU.
All right, fair enough.
I hate their coach. Their coach is a piece of shit. But I honestly think that's the only reason they're -3. I think they should be closer to -10, -14 here.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
To wrap it up
do
here, I think a couple parlays I'm cooking up here. Let's see. North Carolina, App State over with the Oregon, Georgia State over with the Cincinnati, Arkansas over. Let's call that the points parlay. See what that does for us.
Points.
And then let's
Love
do
it.
San Diego State -6.5, LSU -3, and Notre Dame +17. Let's do a little spread parlay there and see what we got. So I'll post these
Like
picks
that.
since it's actually week 1. I got to work through them a little bit more, but that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Dude, week 1. Let's fucking go, man.
I know. It's like real football. Real football.
This is it. This is it. We're back, baby. We're back.
We're back. All right. So we are right at an hour. So we'll wrap this up here. It's not Labor Day week. It's Labor Day weekend this weekend. Hope everyone has a good Labor Day. Next weekend, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Week 1, NFL football. Week 2, college football. And is that Diaz versus Kazmat too?
Oh, yeah, man. And
So-
that card's building up as well.
It is. It sucked, and then they just fucking started throwing shit on it, and it's going to be so
Love
good
it.
now.
Love it.
And then after that, DraftKings Sportsbook review at Foxwoods down on October 1st. We'll take a look at that, let you guys know what you think there. And with that, let's wrap it up here. I got nothing else. Joey, great talking to you as always. Love this time of year. I think this is going to be an hour podcast from here on out based off how tonight went. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
No, man, it is what it is. Look, the next time we log in, man, and do this thing, it is going to be in the thick of it, bro. College football week 1, NFL week 1, UFC cards. This is why we do it, bro. It's why we do it. So it's always a pleasure, JB. Always a pleasure. Be good, man. Have a good long weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Happy Labor Day, everyone, and let's cash some fucking tickets.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.